Welcome back to Change My Life 180, and today on Easy Recipe we are making a BLT sandwich. It's my version of BLT sandwich. I hope you guys gonna like it. Let's begin. What we will need for that sandwich? Let's take a look at our ingredients. Today for that BLT sandwich you'll need ciabatta bread, bacon. Well, here we have applewood, here we have jalapeno. So any bacon you want, green tomatoes, red tomatoes, garlic, some mayo, lettuce, and balsamic glaze cream. This one is going to be a very super easy recipe, but extremely delicious. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. And to start, we are going with the bread and bacon, right? So the ciabatta bread, we're gonna cut it in half and one more time over here. So we'll have 4 pieces, so it's gonna be 2 big sandwiches. And we're gonna throw it in the oven with a little bit of butter on top. Just cut it in half. And one more time. And here you have it, 4 pieces of bread. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter on top of each of one of them before we're gonna put it in the oven. Don't go too much with butter, just a little bit, so it gives it that golden, nice oven roasted look and obviously taste. I don't know about you guys, but I really like making different sandwiches. And BLT, I feel like it's a very underrated sandwich. Even the ingredients are amazing, it's so simple, but the way they give it in different spots or restaurants, I feel like they could improve a little bit their versions, because it's too quite simple. I want it to be delicious. I want it to be extremely delicious. And now we're gonna throw it in the oven. So the bacon we're gonna put for 375 degrees in a preheated oven for about 20 minutes. I don't want to fry it, I just wanted to bake it in the oven. So it's gonna be magnificently perfect for our BLT sandwich. And the bread, we're gonna put it maybe for 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes. So we're gonna give it that nice, perfectly golden crust. And this is what I call a perfect BLT sandwich. Or the ultimate BLT sandwich. You can call it whatever you want. But anyway. So also, we went with the applewood bacon over here. It's gonna have only 5 pieces. It's a very thick cut, so you don't need more than that. It's gonna be 2 huge sandwiches. And we went with jalapeno one. Jalapeno will give that nice piquant taste to it, and it's gonna be magnificent BLT sandwich. Oh yeah. While we have our bacon and bread in the oven, I'm gonna prep the green tomatoes. The green tomatoes are way more firmer and way more bitter than the red tomatoes, so we are going to sear them. But the red tomatoes will be freshly done. We're gonna do nothing, absolutely nothing to it, maybe just a bit of pepper. But those guys we're gonna sear in the butter with garlic. The way I wanna cut my tomatoes is this way. So I have them like semi-steak. Now the garlic, I will use one, this guy, with the tomatoes, and those ones I will mix it fresh. I'm not gonna treat it, I will not give it any heat treat to those 3 cloves, but this one we're gonna get a heat treated with the tomatoes. Because I will be heat treating this piece of garlic, I am going to cut it in chunks. So we're gonna give them like a chunky one, like so. So I'm not gonna crush it, we're just gonna give them small piece. Okay, Okay, the usual, you add a little bit of olive oil, then butter. So the reason why we always put the olive oil first and then butter, so the butter doesn't burn. I'm gonna add our tomatoes, our nice, beautiful 6 green pieces of tomatoes. They look delicious. I will not add garlic right now. I'll add the garlic when we're gonna flip our tomatoes from the other side. That's when I'm gonna be adding the garlic. There will be no salt, no pepper, nothing of any of that sort. About 30 seconds to a minute have passed. I'm gonna flip our tomatoes now. And now I will add the garlic. I'm adding it very last. I don't want the garlic to burn. So that's the reason why I withheld to add garlic from the beginning, because we don't want any burned garlic. And now I will make a sauce, because you want some sauce to the BLT sandwich. It's going to be very simple. It's going to be mayo, half fat. And 3 cloves of garlic. It's the flu season right now over here in Canada, and you know, garlic might help you a little bit to fight those strong flu season. And just give it a quick stir. You know what? I will add some black pepper. That black pepper will enhance our sauce. And there you have it, that's our sauce. I have added a little bit more mayo because, well, we need a little bit more for those 2 huge, enormous sandwiches that will be shared by more than 5 people. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna cut the same way the red tomato as I've cut the green ones. Big, nice slice. And this is lettuce. It can be any lettuce you want. I'll grab about 4 pieces of lettuce, and the rest we don't need. Now that we have all of our ingredients, we can assemble the sandwich. Before that, let's take a look at our bacon and bread. So the bacon is ready. Let's take it out and take a look at our magnificent applewood bacon. This is one of my favorite bacon. It is my favorite bacon of all time. We are ready to assemble the perfect BLT sandwich. Yes! For that, you have the 2 pieces of bread. I'm gonna put on only one side, the top side, the sauce, which is mayo, garlic and black pepper. This is my envision of my perfect BLT sandwich that I was thinking how to show it to you guys, how a delicious BLT sandwich can be. And then the bottom part, it's gonna be lettuce, like so. After lettuce, we are going to put our jalapeno bacon, 4 pieces. And on top of it, we are gonna put the 4 pieces of applewood smoked bacon. Like so. Now we're gonna put the fresh tomatoes. And on top of our fresh tomatoes, I'm gonna put our seared green tomatoes with garlic. Like that. They're so sweet and sour at the same time. The green tomatoes is just magnificent. And the last layer before we're gonna close up our beautiful sandwich, we are going to add balsamic glaze cream. Let's go. You don't want it too much of it, but you don't want it too little of it. Like so. Maybe a little bit here. Let's cut the sandwich. Don't be afraid, just go in and cut it like so. And here you can see that perfect sandwich. Let's test the guy out, huh? So this is what I call the BLT sandwich. Quite simple, easy, and delicious. It's messy. It's magnificent. It has that hint of spiciness from jalapeno, the sweetness of tomato, the strong flavor of garlic with the sweetness of balsamic. I'm sorry, I can't talk. It's so good. I cannot express how much flavor there is in that simple BLT sandwich. There is so much flavor with only bacon, lettuce and tomato. The crunchiness of the lettuce from and the ciabatta bread, it's just OMG. You see how much flavor and goodness can come from only a simple sandwich. All you have to have is just a little bit of imagination. It's magnificent. It's so sweet, it's so sour, and it's so piquant at the same time. It's just a perfect BLT sandwich. Don't forget to like, subscribe as well if you would eat that sandwich, huh? Anyway guys, that was my easy recipe of a BLT sandwich that you can have anything you want in your imagination. Simple ingredient, so easy to make and so delicious at the same time. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next week. Bye guys.